The Titanic was the worst maritime disaster of all time. More than 1,500 people died, including some of the world's wealthiest men. But if the Titanic didn't crash into that iceberg, women wouldn't have gotten the right to vote in 1920. So thanks, disaster! A lot of people don't know this, but a giant iceberg not only sank the Titanic, it helped ratify the 19th Amendment. Now let me explain. See, the Titanic was filled with rich old dudes, and since they had to stay on the ship and drown, their wives, along with their millions, were scuttled onto lifeboats. Now, I know what you're thinking. Women couldn't inherit money back then, but you're wrong. This is America, not Downton Abbey. But back to the whole 19th Amendment thing. See, the American Women's Suffrage Association was founded in 1869, and by 1911, it had successfully ratified women's voting in 4 states: Idaho, Colorado, California, and Utah. But the organization was broke and didn't have the funds for a national effort. The league needed new members, and more specifically, new money. Then, April 14th, 1912, the Titanic sinks. Billionaires drowned to classical music, leaving millions to their wives, who settled down in New York City, headquarters of the Suffrage Association. Now the women had the money, but they still needed someone to take charge. Enter Molly Brown, active member of the Suffrage League, leader of the movement in Colorado, and Titanic survivor. Under Brown's leadership, the Suffrage League wrangles the wealthy Titanic widows for a specific task: parties! And since 1912 was an election year, their deceased husbands' funds, social status, and contacts were used to gain influence and take their issues national, which led to years of rallies, protests, arrests, and eventually the passing of the 19th Amendment. So in a roundabout way, if it wasn't for a random iceberg, rich men drowning, and party planning socialites, the women's rights movement may not have ever happened. So thanks, disaster! And as always, if you have a disaster you want me to find the bright side of, shoot me a comment down below. And for more disastrous web shows, subscribe to the channel.